All right, baby. We live, we live, we
Yeah, I
live, we
thought
live.
we're just carrying over a conversation we were just having. I thought
Yeah.
genuinely I was like, "Oh, nice. If I don't drink for like a month, I'm definitely going to like lose weight." Instead, I've just eaten well, my mommy and daddy make dinner. So
So
I'm
good.
not used to having more than one serving even available. It's usually
True.
just whatever I order.
That's it. That's the end of the food.
Now there's like I can finish eating a full dinner and immediately go eat dinner. Before this podcast, I had a bowl of spaghetti.
Start holding it down like that in restaurants when everything goes back to normal. Just like go immediately to the back of the kitchen with your plate and just go like to a big
Just be
pot.
like, "Well, I'm going to just get half of what I just had."
I'm just
All
getting,
right.
like, I'm just getting another portion. I'm just getting another.
Another 50% of
Honestly,
what I just
after
ate.
this, you'll be able to do whatever the fuck you want in a restaurant. You just go in the kitchen, like, what?
True.
I'm getting seconds. What? You guys? Sure, I'll go somewhere else. I will go somewhere else. You guys are lucky you're here right now.
True.
I can't have a second half portion to finish myself off to make sure that I'm
True.
immobile. I need my stomach to be
Yeah.
heavy now.
Yeah, it's well, yeah, just threaten to like spit on them. Be like, I'll come back here, I'll spit on all the food, dude. Actually, you could do that pre-Coronies.
Yeah,
Start holding people. Speaking of holding people hostages, you see that Amy Cooper lady strangle her dog?
what?
There was just this lady in Central Park and a black dude who was a bird watcher.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the level of threat we're talking about as far as black dudes.
Bird watcher.
Bird watcher.
So he's got like a Jeff cap on, like a weird,
Yeah,
complicated button
like
down,
probably
with,
like
like
a
four colors.
scarf. Yes. Couldn't I mean, come on. Come on, lady.
He's wearing like a
But
silk button down with Chinese symbols on it. She's like, oh my god.
yeah, basically they got in the whitest argument possible. Like her dog was off her leash in the area of Central Park where bird watchers go, and he didn't want the dog scaring off the bird, so he was like, "Ma'am, you have to put that dog on a leash." And she fucking lost her shit. Was like, "I'll call the police on you right now."
Oh my
And
god.
so yeah, she's getting I mean, crucified, dude. Her job's gone. I think the dog was recognized by the because during the phone call she's literally strangling the dog for some reason. She's just lost her
She
mind.
got pissed.
She's in a pure panic and she's holding the dog by the collar that's like it's choking the dog.
Oh.
And she like calls the cops. She's like, "There's a African American man who's threatening me and my dog." And so anyway, she's getting, publicly crucified. And so much so that she's definitely going to lose her job. And she also lost her dog. The dog, she had to return the dog.
She's not allowed to
It
have
was
the
a
dog.
rescue. No,
Oh.
she gave the dog back.
She so she strangled it. Dude, this lady's done.
Yeah, and then I was just looking
That's
at
like
articles.
that's suicide watch shit, dude. You lose your
Well,
rescue dog.
oh, she's gonna kill herself. And she had like a white lady, she was probably like late 30s, early 40s, late
Yeah.
30s. I only saw one grainy video, but she had like short hair. She had like a Rachel Maddow cut. And
Oh.
it's like, obviously this lady's liberal,
Yeah.
like clearly. And
Oh.
I was just reading articles about how they're like, no, liberal white people can be racist too, just so you know. It's like, oh really?
Oh, for real? Tell
Oh,
me.
really?
Explain
They're
this to
like,
me,
no,
dude.
believe it or not, it's not party lines. Democrats can be racist too. It's like, oh, thank you, media.
Oh, that's so fucking
It's
funny.
fucking even in these moments, they're patting themselves on the back for being liberal and being like, no, Democrats can be racist too.
Yeah,
This is fucking unbelievable.
sometimes when rich Democrats see black people, we fantasize about calling the police just because we're scared.
Yeah,
We're nervous. We don't know what's going on. And sometimes, dude, that is so funny. She like in like like in one of those like anime type battles, he was like, "You need to move your dog." And she's like, "I'll call the fucking police right now. I'm calling the police. Please, come get him."
sing, sing, like all the fucking like oh
She's also
yeah.
probably going through her head. She's like, "Who do I call to deal? What the situation arose?" And she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna call the police.
Oh yeah, that's
I'd like
what
to
I
report a
do.
black guy inconvenienced me. There's a black guy bothering me. I'd like to
Yeah,
report a black
she
guy disagreeing with me in the park."
yeah. Oh, these are the mutts, dude. You
What the
better choke
fuck?
one of those mutts.
Oh
Which mutt
my
is
god! I'm
that?
about to choke both of these guys if someone takes them off me.
Let me see those boys.
Here, I'm gonna pull the Logitech around.
Let's see these boys. Yes, dude. Look at that basement, bro. You got a nice setup.
Yeah, it's all. I got to keep cleaning it up, man. It's a little.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
What are the
Oh, man.
mutts doing down there?
I'm banishing them. Well, if the door, sometimes I don't shut the door all the way, and Jackson busts his head through the door. Let me.
You got to banish them?
Yeah, for sure. All right, we back. The mutts have been
Get rid of
continuing.
them dags?
Yeah, so this lady, she just bugged out. She bugged out and was
She bugged,
like,
dude.
well, I mean, that's also any. I mean, this lady's. I would guess she's decently well to do. She's out,
Oh, she was
messing
like the
around.
vice president of. Yeah, she's doing well.
Yeah, so it's like, and this goes for a lot of the the people who like share Huffington Post articles. Are like, this is so fucked up. I can't believe this. As soon as they're inconvenienced at all, their brat supersedes their ability to be like a liberal white hero. So as soon as they get inconvenienced, they're like, fucking call the police on you, black motherfucker. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like the level of brat is so high that's what people don't realize.
It's what we've literally been pointing out and what we've been basically at war with since 2016.
Yeah.
You and I.
Yep.
Like we've had our fucking swords out against this for years. Just white liberals being racist as fuck.
Yep.
And then hiding behind this weird, like, holier than thou, like, can you believe Trump supporters are so stupid? It's like, you're just as dumb. You're just as dumb. You're equals.
Yeah, man.
You're the same people.
Well, when they've been building their personality for the last 4 years on how they're like morally superior to everybody else, and it's like, and it's just fucking
and all it takes is one bird watcher being like, "Hey, can you put your dog on a leash?" Instantly, morality out the window.
Oh, dude, that's funny. I mean, it's
also big news today. Jimmy Fallon tweeted out that he was very sorry for doing a blackface impression of Chris Rock on SNL in the 2000s. What happened? I don't know.
That's also funny too, to just not think for yourself to the point where just like, what are we doing? Oh, we're doing blackface today. Okay, guys, I'll do some blackface. And then he do oh no, that's the wrong decision. Oh man.
Whoa.
Well, I thought I liked blackface, and now I don't.
That's a pretty good Fallon.
Oh, dude, I've been spying Fallon for a minute.
Really? Have you been practicing Fallon at night?
No, I haven't been practicing him. Every time I watch him, I'm just like, ever since he made fun of Neil Young, I was like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you, Fallon. That's when he personally offended me.
Damn, he hit the year though here pretty hard, which is funny. All these people that like this is. I think he might have been reading his own Reddit comments because I think he just made a preemptive apology for no reason.
He just came out and was like, "Oh, dude." And first of all, yeah, that's funny. It's funny he was like, "Oh, by the way, totally forgot about this and missed all these people losing their jobs and stuff." Just jogged. I just saw my Facebook timeline. It's probably him in blackface. He was like, "Remember this?" He was like, "Shit."
Oh, shit. Here he goes. Actually, you should probably read it with your accent. In 2000, while on SNL, I made a terrible decision to do an impersonation of Chris Rock while in blackface. There is no excuse for this. I am very sorry for making this unquestionably offensive decision, and thank all of you for holding me accountable. Unquestionably offensive decision.
That's so funny.
That's honestly like close to the verbiage that NBC was trying to get me to say. It's very close.
How's the clip?
I think they have
how's his blackface, first of all?
I'm sure it's wildly offensive.
I'm saying, is he good at it or is he bad at it?
I think he's good. He's good at impressions.
I was about to say he did. I mean, I want to Neil. If I get a Neil Young impression, consider us, beef is squash. Like I consider blackface as long as you come out and say like shouldn't have mocked Neil Young, because that personally pissed me the fuck off.
Blackface Jimmy. That's funny. I was just typing it in. Realized Blackface Jimmy is a funny nickname for Jimmy Fallon.
This is pretty funny. BFJ.
It's pretty good.
Really? I have to see this. Oh man! Well,
was Blackface Jimmy?
Who was like the makeup designer?
I don't know. They need to be held accountable too. I'm gonna get to see if they're still around over at SNL.
Blackface isn't a solo crime. This is like a team. There's definitely like an entire team that pulls off a blackface. People just don't do this alone.
Do you think of because it's funny to imagine sitting. It looks like a barbershop, like where they're where the makeup room is at SNL. Like you just sit in a chair, and there's like a team of people around him, like painting his face black. They must have been like, this actually looks pretty. You look pretty black.
Oh yeah, there was definitely.
Must have said that the whole time.
there's definitely someone like, no. Don't they have like lighter kind of mustache? You can, take
Yeah.
the
Wait,
mustache
don't they
in.
have? How do we make his fucking nose bigger?
Yeah, there
Yeah,
must have
good
been that.
stuff.
That was somebody's job. That was somebody's job to be like, no, it's not right. Perfect. Some makeup artist is like perfect.
Yeah, he's like, say something jive real quick, would you,
Oh, and you
Jimmy?
know
Oh, perfect.
that makeup artist is definitely on Facebook right now. Like, and these motherfuckers, I
Oh,
can't believe anyone would do this. And it's like calling all makeup artists. How many, dude? You know how many times a makeup artist probably gets called to like a rich person's house and they're like, blackface, please.
doll me up here.
That's when you go to the elites, dude. That was
The
who
elites should, instead of those like eyes wide shut parties with those masks, they definitely have just
they do.
blackface parties.
Dude, they 100% do. You can't convince me they don't. Like, oh, I got a good makeup artist, excellent blackface. That's all they do. That's the whole point of Halloween, so the elites could just comfortably do blackface. That's when it started. It's a psyop, dude. It
Yeah,
didn't start back. It didn't start with like Dios de los Muertos. It started in like 1975. The elites were like,
true,
"We please start doing blackface. We please one
true.
day a year."
The elites, dude, it is so funny that like frats used to have like pimps and hoes parties where dudes would like go full blackface. Like everyone did blackface.
Well, they would just be pimps.
That was like while we were in college, dude.
Oh, dude.
That was like very recently.
Yeah, that was like they wouldn't go. I don't think I never see anyone bust out the makeup on a pimps and hoes party, but it was like,
I've seen pictures. It's always like a dude in a Michael Vick jersey.
oh, really? I've
Yes.
always seen pimps and hoes parties where it was like people would just dress like pimps, but I've never seen them go full bore on the you know,
Yeah, I don't think anything
wrangling.
was holding people back other than the effort.
True, true that.
Ooh, it was a bad blackface party.
I'm trying to think of like,
These blackface parties aren't even close.
I'm trying to think of like when it became so like when I guess I graduated school 2009, so 2004.
Honestly, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
This is pretty fair. There's a black guy in there going whiteface with the squad, and they're the
Oh, dude.
Jamaican
Oh my
bobsled team.
God.
That's pretty good.
I mean, everyone's having fun for that.
That's fair game. That's all you have to do to counteract to get into trouble for blackface is have one black dude there in whiteface. And be
True.
like, no, everyone was having fun. Stay out of it.
Yeah, this is just, we're having a good time. This is Freaky Friday. We're doing Freaky Friday right now.
Yeah, we twisted it up.
I
Yeah,
mean, Little Dicky did really good blackface in the Freaky Friday video. It looks exactly like Chris Brown.
Yeah, and he sings the N-word in that.
Yeah, true. Oh my God. Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's
That's a hard day. Again, if you're watching the news, you're just tallying who's winning right now. And like the libs were winning, they were up. And all of a sudden it was like Jimmy Fallon blackface, lady in the park freaks out, calls the police. It's a hard L.
the liberals are they're gonna take the L on this Amy Cooper lady. She's definitely a liberal.
Yeah, but they'll win by being
Yeah, they'll
like,
win. Yeah,
well,
true. Any racial issue,
we have to admit the fact that as crazy as it sounds, if you watch a certain news, you can be racist too. It's amazing.
yeah. Even though we all watch the same television show, we can still be racist.
Dude, we went and visited some of Britt's family up in like North Jersey, and super nice people, but they watch again, it's like they'll watch CNN like my mom watches Fox. So like we're sitting there and it's just like the talk is just, if you don't, the whole time was just like, what the fuck were they saying? Oh, they were like, yeah, the numbers. Is there, how like right now they did a thing where like there's less COVID deaths in Republican states versus Democrat states on average. There's 2 times the amount of deaths in a blue state than there is. 3 times including New York City. If you don't include New York City, there's 2 times the amount of death. It's just double in Democrat states. And it's funny because everyone's like, these fucking Democrats are juicing the numbers. And then I was at a house where they were like, fucking Republicans are lying. So everyone's convinced everyone else is juicing the numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Lying, which is so fucking funny because it's
it's kind of simple because Democrat states are, first off, they're close to New York and LA, or they just have major cities.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. That's a pretty easy one. It's a pretty easy way to look through it. Because I was wondering, I'm like, it has to be, like I said, just the fact that blue states, like you were saying, going to be kind of. And the other one, like Montana, is like clearly not getting crushed.
Yeah.
But the funny, like, it is so funny to sit there, like, dude, it was everyone there, like, yeah, and then this and that, and it's just the same thing. Like, it's just Facebook takes the whole fucking time. And I'm sitting there, just like eating kebabs, just like, Yeah, all right. Like, thank God I have a daughter now. I just stared at her the whole time, like, all right, this isn't fucking
That's
weird.
nice. Your daughter's like a phone. You can just
Yeah.
pick it up and look at it and just be like, oh, this is better.
Yeah. But it is, dude. It's like the more people who for me, are getting hooked on the news. It's like the amount where people will just assign their discernment of reality to a corporation that benefits from telling them what they want to hear and be like, this is what it is. And it's like, dude,
Yeah, it's fucking.
it's literally, it's like people, it's like them like just looking through a Nike sign and just being like, oh yeah. And someone's like Reebok. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And it's just like, it's the wrong set of cherry picked fat. It's so fucking nuts to watch
Yeah,
people. There's a company that profits off of just kind of corralling your reality in a way that makes you feel like you're always right. And it's like, I can't believe people actually subscribe. It's so fucking weird.
it is. It's very funny. Also, I was looking at, dude, Amy Cooper's definitely gonna kill it. Like this, her offense is now. I mean, whether we like it or not, the like she's getting the death penalty from society right now for what
Yeah.
she did,
Yeah.
and she might be the first. This is a rough one for a white liberal lady from New York,
Yeah.
and her dog getting taken away is the real dagger. It's so funny. It's so fucking mean.
Well, it's also like what happens
She
too.
clearly she had a mental breakdown, and somebody filmed it on. Look, I'm not saying what she was doing wasn't wrong,
Yeah.
but she clearly, if you're doing something that's stupid, you've lost your fucking mind.
She's out of, yeah.
And she, like, you can hear her in the video. She's totally out of breath. She's like, you're assaulting me, like, and she's strangling her dog. Like she's not even
Yeah.
she's holding her dog as high up as she can with her collar for some reason. She's losing her fucking mind in it. And now, she's gonna lose her job and her dog and get called a racist forever. And I mean, it's wild.
It's
I'm
fucked
not
up because
I'm not
it's like,
saying what she's
well,
it's
it's also the fact that nobody knows anything about this. Like, was she running around 100%? Do you know what was her childhood like? What's she up to? Is she maybe
yeah,
fucking bipolar? Did the news cover that? Who the fuck knows? But yeah, it's
no.
instantly the first thing you go to is like, this was a totally perfectly functioning racist lady who freaked out on a black guy. It's like,
Yeah,
maybe that's
she's
the
just
story. Maybe that's the story. Maybe
yeah.
fucking not. Maybe maybe she completely detached from reality and freaked out.
Yeah, and then it's
Dude, imagine if you saw, like, you walk around in Philly and like, the one time, the one time I walked by a guy, it was like, he was like, I don't know if he was like an Indian dude. He was just like one of those guys you see in Philly of like a totally indiscernible race. You're like, I don't know, like
yeah.
this person could be anything. And me and Brittany walked by, and the guy, what is that?
Joe Biden.
That's fucking sick. Me and Brittany, me and Brittany, me and
I
Brittany.
forgot Phil put that on my laptop.
That's fucking hilarious. Me and Brittany walked by this guy. We were going to get tacos, and he was like, "This motherfucking white man and his black bitch. They don't scare me." If I had stopped around, like, excuse me, he was fucking nuts. If I had stopped around, be like,
Yeah.
"Excuse me, you bigots. What did you say?"
Yeah.
There's a crazy person rambling to himself, and I was like, "Oh fucking." Brittany was like, "What did he say?" I'm like, "He's fucking nuts. Let's go get tacos."
Yeah, and it's that's funny. Good for him.
It
I'm
was
happy
funny.
for that guy.
He
That
was
guy
like,
stood his ground against you.
white man. I'm scared about the white man, his black bitch. And I was like, what the fuck, man? Can you stop? And again, it's definitely different. This guy's
It'd be
like,
funny if you were fighting with your bae and you're like, "Yeah, you hear that? Everybody knows
high fived him, like,
you
fuck
are a
you.
bitch, a black bitch." uh,
Man,
it's just it's the crime. The crimes. And it's. I'm not saying this. It's just these kangaroo courts. There's I hate to say lynch mob defending a racist lady, but you can't say that. But that's kind of what happened. These mobs on Twitter just hang a person
yeah,
immediately,
yeah, because
and
they're
they're
all,
like, "Well, serves them right." It's like, no, I mean, just the the crimes are not matching the punishments here.
well,
The
dude.
punishments are like, you're dead.
Yeah, well, this is the problem. It's like their information diet. They're going to a fountain, like a soda fountain with only lemon lime Gatorade, and that thing's gone all the time. And so whenever they get anything, they're just like, "Oh, lemon lime Gatorade, oh, fucking off with it," rather than being, well, what actually happened, or waiting a fucking day to be like, well, let's see what else, let's see what the full fucking
Yeah.
deal is before I'm like, off with their fucking head. Give me her dog. I'm gonna fuck her dog. It's like, well,
Yeah,
right,
or like,
take it
yeah,
easy.
they just instantly named her and put it on social media, and they're like, well, no, this is justice. It's like, I don't know. I think we're getting in a dangerous world where,
It's a figurative guillotine. It's literally a figurative guillotine. If we were all standing around in like weird Shakespeare clothes, they would have cut that lady's head off. If we didn't
yeah,
have social media, the same impulse to be like, cut her fucking head off, put her in
it
her
was
head,
in
and then
that
drop it.
it was in that book, that canceled book I read. The guy was like, yeah, they used to do these, the stocks and the pill, like putting you in front of everybody in the town, and everybody would shame you. And
Mm-hmm.
then the reason they stopped doing it wasn't like, uh, it's not like we evolved. They were just like, no, this shaming was too like, it was horrible. People couldn't deal with it. Like, people would be like, all right, I'll take the lashes, but can we please do them in private?
Yeah.
Like, the lashes, I don't give a fuck about. The public part, and it's like, uh, you know,
Imagine having to
there's,
cry in front of everyone you've ever known in
uh,
your village, just getting big. I mean, you were
all
fine.
for like you fucked somebody,
Yeah, exactly. You
you
came,
know.
and then next thing you know, you're in front of your. I mean, imagine how hard you'd come after that, though. The whole village laughing and pointing, and then like you're back out, you're shepherding, and the sheep, you're like, oh,
You're not jerking off with the sheep.
yeah. I mean, that's
This
one. That's
motherfucker's
one.
gonna make me cry. Gonna make me cry when I come, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, dude. I mean, again, it's like, and it's so easy. I can always hear people twisting it up like, oh, so now you care. So this is who your defense. Like, no, dude. It's like you could be anybody, dude. It could be anybody. People just rushing to a snap
Yeah.
judgment. Like, let's destroy their life. Like, how old is this lady? 45 years old. Let's think about
Yeah, let's say she's 40.
everything she's ever done. Snap a picture of her at her worst, obviously, and then be like, it's all coming down.
That's her forever.
Exactly.
That's literally, she's dead.
And it's not even that big of a deal. If you get caught like freaking out in a park and calling the police on a black dude, like, sure, like you should definitely like get like,
Yeah,
it
that's a
definitely is up
problem.
to your company to be like, yeah, this is a bad look, dude. We're fucking out. But for like to have the army of people who are like, and here she is, let's get her address, let's fucking here, we're gonna kick her. She's fucked up forever. It's like,
Yeah,
all right, man, like that's cool. All right, that's cool.
true. I mean, like, yeah, it's up to her company to fire her for sure. If they want to fire her, whatever. If somebody's unstable enough that they're doing that, yeah, they probably shouldn't be in charge of anything.
Yeah, they should give
For
her desk duty like a cop. They should be like, you're off the streets.
yeah, true. I'm waiting for
2 weeks.
one of one of these insurance companies needs to have the same like spine and defense of their own as the fucking police do. Where these police will like shoot a black dude on camera, and the company's like, and the police station's like, we're not giving out his name, and
I mean, they're a gang. The police are a
he's
fucking
getting
gang.
paid. Oh, they're a gang, dude. I remember there was a 50 Cent said that in like
Yeah.
a documentary I was watching of 50 Cent, and he was like, that's the biggest gang right there. And as soon as he said it, I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, man.
It's
I
still
mean,
dudes. They just have helicopters.
yeah, dude. They're fucking squatted up.
Yeah, they shoot
And there's
people.
a specific like if you kick somebody's ass and the cops like if someone kicks my fucking ass, they're like, oh, this guy, stop kicking his ass. If you beat a cop up, they all are like, motherfucker, you're dead.
Yeah.
Which it makes sense. That's that's the mentality. But yeah, dude, that's man, it's a tough day. It's a tough day in the news cycle. It's funny, dude. I haven't been listening to the news at all, like at all. I got real big in and be like, I'm gonna start reading the Atlantic. I'm gonna start reading the Economist or whatever. I make it for like 2 weeks of like following with stuff, and I'm just like, oh, fuck this shit. I can't, man.
Oh,
But that's funny. That's what's going on. Just more bullshit.
it is, and it's like, oh, this one got me. This got me.
Mhm.
I got triggered by the libs a couple times.
Did
I
you?
got triggered by the libs.
You're
I
back
was
in
watching.
Mechanicsburg, bro.
I'm back in Mechanicsburg. I keep getting triggered by the libs. I got triggered. I was watching fucking. I was watching House of Cards.
Yeah.
And there's one part where Kevin Spacey's character is like putting together like a Civil War replica thing in his office. He's the president.
Yeah.
And then his wife, the first lady, comes in. And it's like, first off, they talk like such fucking assholes. The show is, you almost have to be kind of stupid to watch the show to be like, yeah, this is definitely how the elites talk and think.
Well, he talks like he talks in his pedophile video, and he's like,
Yeah, well, that's his character.
Oh,
He's like, oh, you thought you'd get rid of me? Well, Like, it's just like, yeah, dude, you're a pedophile. You gotta go. But so he's like looking at Civil War things, and his wife comes in and is like, still shocking to me. And he's like, what? And she's like, just no women. He's like, that is shocking, Claire. It's like, it's funny because I've been watching the show long enough. You can see where it switched to try to catch up to being woke.
Yeah.
And the last like 2 seasons are like an all women takeover for no reason.
That's so
Like
fucking. That's the
Claire is
best.
definitely going to become the president, and her whole cabinet's like tough, kick-ass women.
Well, it's also that's what
It's
you.
like, wait, what? Why are we doing this now?
Yeah, but when the main star of your show is accused of like
True.
pedophilia, not even
No,
like
but they were setting it up.
not even
They
the
were setting
chill
it up.
pedophilia where he like did the work. Lord, he was just
Yeah.
grabbing ass in a club. It wasn't like he had like been like Michael Jackson or whatever. He was like he was a violent pedophile. He wasn't a smooth pedophile.
He wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't a smooth pedophile. That's right, though. You got to give Michael Jackson does deserve credit for that, for being a smooth operator and like treating the kids right. I mean, if you fuck that many kids and all of them are like, no, I love Michael.
Yeah.
But did a crime even happen?
I mean, yes.
Look, I'm saying if the kids like you after you sexually assault them, is it a crime?
I think that's what the amusement park in his backyard was all about. Of just getting that like smiley face, the IKEA smiley face on the way out.
How many fucking tear-filled Ferris wheel rides were there after that? You know what I mean?
I mean, it's been said a zillion times.
Just crying on a merry-go-round.
Oh, just someone disintegrating cotton candy with their tears. I mean, dude, it's been said a million times.
That's fucked up. Tears dropping into cotton candy. That's
sorry,
pretty dark.
Pretty
yeah, I like it, but that's a dark image.
Well, it's also like it's been said so many times, but like you pull up, you're like, oh, we're at Michael Jackson's house. You're a parent, and you just see like a merry-go-round and shit, and you're like, all right, have fun. This isn't triggering any weird spidey sense of mine. It's like, all right, have fun.
I don't know. I think back then I think people were all right with pedophiles. I think first off, all the geezers now want to be like, oh, we just called them weirdos. They lived in our neighborhood. We didn't, dude. No, everybody was just cool with it.
They called it funny business.
They knew.
Like, that guy's a little funny. It's like, he's raping children.
Yeah, they knew what it was.
That's true.
No, I got triggered hard by the libs on that last night. She like looked at what do you think there should be? He's like, I'm all for women in combat. The American Civil War. I mean, first off, there were some women in there. We've covered that.
Have you ever been to a gay nightclub that's 18 to enter? 21
to party.
Oh, dude. I just stopped myself from spilling a glass of water on my computer. Pretty happy about that. Yeah, that's nice. That's funny. I was actually thinking about recently. I don't know I'm trying to think what kind of like spiked this thought into my head, but I was thinking about I think I was watching something on TV, but it was like the whole idea of like the dad when like his daughter's starting to date people and just being like, I'm polishing my gun. You better not finger her fucking beehole. You got to answer to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna shoot you with a gun.
I was thinking about the dad just being like, if anyone's eating ass in this house, I'm gonna see this gun. I'm gonna shoot myself with it. I'm gonna shoot myself.
Yeah. You want me to kill myself? You better not fuck my daughter.
Polishing my gun. I'll stick this shotgun right in my mouth if you fucking touch her beehole.
What'd you fucking say? I'll fucking do it, dude. Don't fuck my gun.
Follow them on a date like the whole time.
Those dudes that do that, the guys that clean their guns to protect their daughter, they all want to fuck their daughter. Every single one of those dudes is so mad that they're not the ones that get to fuck their daughter. That's that guy.
I'll fucking do it right.
I wish I could fuck her, but I can't because of the rules.
Yeah, I think it should be more focused. That's what I was thinking. Like, it should be, instead of being like a weirdly like you better not suck her tits, dude. It should just be like you talking to the guy and be like, look, man, when you base relationships strictly based off trying to come, bad things happen in your life. Like, forget about all this shit. But it's like, The problem is you'd have to be you're
yeah.
talking to 19-year-olds who are just like it's like talking to an iguana pumped full of cum where they're just like
Yeah, they're gonna
It's
lie
like,
to
"God,
you.
fuck.
They're gonna do whatever it takes to get out of that conversation to fuck your daughter.
This dude, you
Deal
can
with it.
literally, you're talking to a dude who can shoot jizz like 4 feet. He's just like, oh, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, he knows you're not gonna kill him.
No.
He's
If I'm
calling
like,
your bluff, dude.
I'll fucking kill
He's gonna
myself.
take the gun out of your mouth and put it to his head and be like, "I'm gonna fuck your daughter, dude. What are you gonna do
If I don't
about it?
come tonight, I'm gonna fucking die, dude.
You're gonna have to kill me, motherfucker." It's the Mexican standoff between a cum-filled boy and a horny ass dad, dude. The dad's all those dudes like, I'm cleaning my shotgun. If you want to talk to my daughter, it's like,
Yeah.
just fuck her, dude. Just fuck your daughter, please.
Or just admit she's hot. Be like, all right, my daughter's hot. I'm not a weirdo or anything.
It'd be funny to have one of those guys with like a disgustingly ugly daughter. Yeah, I'm cleaning my gun. No boys better come around here. It's like no one wants to fuck that lady.
Be still
Have
good
to
to
have a hot
clean. You
daughter.
still got to clean your guns. You got to defend your daughter with guns, dude. Her virginity. If you don't have any guns, guess what? Your daughter's a slut. Sorry.
True.
If you don't have any guns and you're not pointing them at whoever comes to pick up your daughter, she's jerking off every Tim, Dick, and Harry. Dude.
Yeah, there it is. I was trying to think of what it was called. Yeah. It's also funny to think of like, you ever see Blacked? Have you ever seen that porn?
Yes.
Yeah. It's funny to think
High
of some
production
dude, like,
value.
Yeah, great production value. And just jacked giant dudes.
Yeah, pretty good.
Those dudes are incredible.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Those are some bird watchers, dude. You gotta watch out for those bird watchers. If that was the bird watcher, then yes, call the cops, dude.
Do you think?
No, I'm saying they should start making those where it starts out with a dad being like, "Oh, you better treat my girls right," and then just cut screen immediately to her getting ripped apart by dudes on Blacked.com.
Just two dudes.
That's what I want.
One on each ponytail, just
holding her up, holding her midair. It's great. It's great stuff.
Yeah, man. I mean, there was somebody. There was Tushy. Yeah, there. Your daughter was on a date.
I get in
her
there.
feet don't touch the ground the whole time. Her feet just lifted by dudes the time.
Yeah, Tushy's all right with me.
The storylines in Tushy are very good. It's like I was in France with my tutor, and then it's always like, and then my tutor fucked me in the butt, and you're like, oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's one of those girls like a sugar baby.
Yeah.
And then she invites her hot ass friend over. I think it's Emily Willis. I think that's where I started liking Emily Willis.
Nice.
She got her butthole, but you know what? I'm not into the gaping butthole.
I swear to God, I'm not.
It really fucking ruins it for me.
Yeah, I don't want / need to see that.
Yeah, it's like surgical footage. It's disgusting. It's like fucking gross.
I'm sorry. I'm still laughing about it as a young man. Just keep a survival knife on you. So when someone shows you a gun, just pull your dick out. I'm like, I'll cut my fucking dick off right now.
I'll cut my dick off in your house and run into the living room. Got my dick blood on your carpet, dude.
But yeah, I don't like big flaky buttholes.
Dude, holding your dick up and holding the knife underneath its head, like you got slit his throat. And being like, don't fucking move. And your dick's talking to the dad, like, take the shot. Do it. Shoot him. Shoot this motherfucker.
The daughter walks in. The boyfriend just has like a stretched out penis with a survival knife, and the dad has like 2 guns in his mouth. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here, Tina! I'm trying to save you."
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
That's a good sketch.
That'd be hilarious, dude. That would be fucking so funny. I mean, you'd have to show stretched out penis. Who, any actors that will stretch out and do a number 2 pencil for the good of art?
Yes. Undoubtedly, yes.
Like the casting are gonna be like, "Can I see you stretch your penis?" Perfect.
Go ahead and stretch your penis upwards. Hold a knife underneath it.
Do the dull end to the back. We got to be okay. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty good. We'll call you.
Now grimace. Perfect. Thank you.
Now threaten to take your penis's own life.
Dude.
Yeah.
That was making me laugh so fucking hard this weekend. I'm just thinking about just going full commando, dude. It's like, I'll fucking kill myself with this gun, dude, if you touch your beehole.
Somebody just sent me that last night about because me and Beezer used to fucking die about that in the Nancy Kerrigan. No, not Nancy Kerrigan. Tanya Harding movie.
Which one was that?
There was just a point where her husband shows up or her boyfriend shows up to like her hotel room And then he pulls his gun out and puts it in. He's like, I fucking love you, you bitch. Look what you've done to me. It's the funniest shit in the world. Like, just to, like, to meet a girl and be like, I'll fucking kill myself. I love you so much, you bitch. I'll fucking do it.
That's so, that's so fucking funny.
Yeah, somebody just sent me that. Somebody was like, I fucking love you, you bitch. I'll kill myself. Oh, it was a dude on a wall, and he was yelling to his girlfriend. He was like, say you love me. And she was like, no. And so he jumped. It's a small wall. He was definitely fine, but it was funny to
still hilarious.
Threatening suicide to make someone say they love you is so fucking awesome.
Threatening minor harm might be even better. Be like, dude, I'll jump off the roof of my shed right now and fucking fuck my ankle up. Fuck, that's so funny.
Yeah, there's the scene in the movie that's the best is he's like driving, like the police start to pull them over after he like shot at her. And he starts to get pulled over. He's like, you just fucking say anything, I'll kill you. I fucking love you so much, you bitch. He gets out.
Oh my God. Dude.
Yeah.
How you been feeling about these troubling times? Have you been in the supermarket or anything?
No, I haven't.
So you've just been in
the
house,
supermarket,
bro?
No, I've been out and about. I went to a bar this week.
What,
bro? I don't give a fuck about Ronies.
Where'd you go?
There's a bar in my town called Snappers. You could just sit outside. It wasn't.
Gotcha.
You could sit outside, and it was just takeout. So
I saw people doing that outside near me. They did takeout, and it was funny because it would have been a great picture. There was a bunch of people sitting on the steps drinking, and like right next to a humongous sign saying "No sitting on the steps," and they just started doing takeout. So everyone just gathered and started drinking. Around.
Yeah,
funny as fuck.
People are done, bro. Corona's done. I'm sorry, it's canceled. I'm canceling Corona. Corona did blackface in 2000.
True that. I also
done.
Look, so the other day I was sitting there, and my beautiful wife, we were sitting by the window, and she was like, "Oh, look, just innocent observation." She was like, "Look, that Asian lady's not wearing a mask." And I was like, that's definitely the Groundhog's Day of coronavirus. When you start seeing Asian ladies without masks, it's like 2 more weeks max. We're done. We're out. We're done.
Yeah, that is. Asians, do they have masks? Are they scared of the – what are they scared of?
I think they're the most likely to wear a mask when they're off. When they're done with it, it's like, oh, we're fucking – okay, guys, throw them out. We're done.
It honestly, it's like when you see like, you know, like cows laying down, you're like, all right, it's going to rain. Yeah. Like it's on that level. Like if Asians don't have masks on, it's like, all right, it's gonna be a light flu season.
We're good.
They know.
That's the COVID. It was a couple too. So that you see the Asian couples around here stay masked up.
And they stay masked up pre-coronas.
That's what I'm saying. So like you see them, I saw them now, and I was like, babe, respectfully, I think that's a good sign. Babe, respectfully, I think that lady.
Respectfully, that is a very positive omen.
That's a very positive. Yes, that's auguring the end of Corona. And I said, babe, respectfully, me as a white male, you as a person of color, a woman of color.
Excuse me?
I think it's a valid assumption for me to say that I do think seeing that Asian woman without a mask augurs the fact that coronavirus is winding down.
It's time. It's time to let me go to the bar.
Yeah, man. Just fire it back up. Well, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's just funny.
Billy's freaking out. Billy's losing his mind on this thing because he wants to have a fun boy summer and he can't.
I mean, that hurts. I'll give him that. You want to have fun boy summer, dude. The tank's out.
He doesn't. The funny thing is all he wants to do is work. He doesn't even want to have a fun boy summer.
I don't think he's missed a day.
Well, he hasn't missed a day.
The funniest part about this is like you watch and again, it all comes down to the news. It's like, people are trying to enjoy the summer with just like this show that the real purpose is to be like millions of people are going to die if you have fun. You're just like, fuck, man. It just fucking sucks. Then you talk to
fun.
I talked to a dude this weekend. He was like, yeah, I know like 10 people who died. He's a little bit older, but he was like, yeah, like I know like 10 people who fucking died. So you're like, then you have the other side who's like, this whole fucking thing is fake. And then it's like some guys, it's like, yeah, 10 of my friends died.
I lost my family.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, it's obviously it's fucking real.
Yeah.
But
I want to go out and have fun.
I want to have a fun summer. So
exactly.
Some geezers might have to perish for me to have fun.
Memorial Day, Memorial Day definitely was like there was.
Woke up the dogs, dude.
I didn't even realize there was people. Like I saw people. Whatchamacallit? Hold on one second. Let me pause this up. My bad. Hold up. All right, we back. My bad. Had to handle some motherfucking business.
Yeah, man.
But you had to take a dump. I have no idea. I think we were talking about. That's right. We're talking about the end
Dads?
of talking about
Oh.
dads. We're talking about the end of coronavirus coming.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this is what I was asking about food shopping. I went into Whole Foods. I was like, all right, let me go in here because I live right near it. I'm like, let me go in there. And I was like, I think it's died down enough to where like I can go back and it's not going to be like crazy. They should have food there. Dude, they went. I think all the grocery stores did this now, where it's like the lanes are now one ways, so they have one way lanes. So as soon as you go in, the one near me, as soon as you go in there, like you go in Whole Foods, there's just the produce aisles right there.
Fuck
And
would I
there's,
yawn just into the mic? All right, sorry.
I just almost yawned, but I think you got a
I got
contagion
your
from me.
yawn, and then I moved away from the screen and held the microphone and yawned into it. You a fucking moron.
It's broadcasting 101, dude. He's like, dude, you walk in and it's just like militant. It's just like you go in there, there's just like militant gender neutrals, dude, who are just like, produce lines one way over there. And you're like, what the fuck have I walked into? And you're just getting yelled at by purple bowl cuts the entire. It's fucking terrifying, dude.
What's that? Whole Foods?
Yeah, dude. You walk
Let's
in
stop
there.
going to Whole Foods, dude. Whole Foods is
I
run
know.
by fucking.
I can't go in there anymore, dude. It's like usually I'd like go in, grab the stuff, get out. Also, I have all these weird fucking food allergies, dude. I'm such a piece of shit, so I have to go to places that can cater to my needs.
You don't have a gluten allergy. Go ahead.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Absolute fib.
Total gluten.
Next.
Total gluten
Next
allergy.
fib. You're just, dude. Look, I get it, Matt. You're trying to cash in on victimhood. I know that's a trendy currency right now.
True.
You're trying to become a victim with your gluten.
True.
With the gluten.
That would be so funny if I had done that the whole time I was at school. I'm like, excuse me. Actually, I have
have a
multiple
gluten
dietary restrictions. Dairy irritates me. I'm dairy intolerant. Yeah.
You should do that. Like when you raise your hand or something in class, you should have to state your, your oppressors immediately.
True.
You should be like, hi, Matt, 32, multiple dietary restrictions.
It's like he, him, his, multiple dietary restrictions. Irish. Okay, sorry, it doesn't count.
Irish. Oh, that doesn't count.
Oh, that one makes me a white supremacist. My bad. I'll write that down in the notebook. All right. No. Yeah, dude. I walk in and it's just like, it triggered my autism. It triggered my mild autism to the point where I came home and like I was yelling. I was mad at Brittany and I was explaining to her. I'm like, just fucking leave me alone. Like, just give me a minute. She's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I was like, I just got yelled at by like 45 lesbians in like 30 minutes. I'm just like. You walk in, it's like, sir, and I'm like, I'm not, and the guy turned around, I was like, I'm not even going to the produce aisle. And they're like, okay, fucking weirdo. And I'm like, then I got a basket. So I grabbed a basket, and then when you grab a basket and you make it like 60 pounds. So I just filled a basket with 60 pounds. I was like lugging this thing around.
It sucks.
Starting to go down an aisle, and I'd see like a red square and be like, and turn around and like, I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm like, then like I walked. Finally, I get in line. You like get in a line with everybody else, and then they're like, a lady's like, "How you doing today, sir?" And you're like, "I'm good." Okay, lane 6, go over there. Then you stand at lane 6 behind.
So there's just fucking like drilling. It's like boot camp with lesbians.
Dude, it fully fucking is, dude.
It's like, new cadet, where are you going? Are you lost? I will get in your fucking ass. Where the fuck are you going? I don't know. That's not a response.
Gluten-free breadcrumbs are aisle 6. Get over there now. Not that way. Turn around.
We don't walk, we run here. We run.
Dude, for real, dude. It was ridiculous. I was like, by the end of it, I'm in line. This lady's like, aisle 6. So I go to aisle 6. I'm standing. Lady's like, oh, excuse me, sir. Aisle 1. And I'm just like, God. And I'm looking at her like, you fucking love this shit, don't you? How much do you fucking love this shit? Just like, I'm an essential employee. No. It's like, dude, oh my God. I was telling Spud, dude, I'm going to be like.
Good come up, though. I'm sorry to cut you off. What a come up for grocery workers.
True.
You were literally a complete loser 4 months ago. Now you're essential.
You're a team member at Whole Foods, but yeah, now
you're a team member on the expos. You're a fucking team loser.
It's like if TSA employees all had master degrees in like art history. That's what they're just fucking. It's like TSA employee energy of just like, sir, excuse me. So like the TSA employee won't look at you and just yell at you. They'll just be looking at some. Sir, excuse me. Could you please? And you're like, all right, dude.
Yeah. I've been flying a lot, and it's not no eye contact. Just like, sir, shoes in the bin.
Yeah, it's like you're standing. Like, you're standing. Like, sir, stand over here, and you're like, You're in front of 80
I
people.
mean,
All right, I'll move 6 inches if this makes you fucking happy.
it has to, I'm sure they didn't start that way at
Sure.
their job. I'm sure they
Sure.
started like, yeah, you can take your computer out of the bag. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Sure, it started like that. By like week 1 being over, they were like, computers out of the fucking
Yeah,
bags.
I know.
Did you not hear that?
I mean, that's true. Of every single day of a person like, I was supposed to take my
Right,
shoes off, my laptop's out of my bag. You're just like, computers out of the bag.
yeah, you just scream it into the fucking abyss. You just scream at the drop ceiling. It's like,
It's just
computers out of the bag.
it's just thousands of people mill past you endlessly, just like, how much longer am I have to stand here for? And you're like, just fucking go through the
Computer out of the
cancellation.
bag. Just computer out of the fucking bag, dude.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fucking.
but yeah, the grocery worker, the grocery employee in this 2020 was a come up for them.
Yeah,
They were a laughing stock, and now
sure.
they're heroes.
Well, do you think it translates? Do you think in the, let's say, the dating market, essential workers get recognized in terms of like getting, head? Do you think a grocery bagger right now is like cashing in,
No,
getting all kinds of head? Yeah, I don't think it. I think
I
this
don't
is
think they pulled it
really
off.
left to the realm of just like, yeah, oh, I love them too. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and it's like, all right, well, here we have this guy right here. He has been working in the meat section.
he
Will
is
you
at
suck
the
him?
deli.
Will
Would
you
you
will
like
you
to
suck
suck
this
his
man
dick?
and split an apartment with him? It's like, no, but good job. Thanks for being a butcher.
Thanks for butchering. Thank you.
I was telling
Yeah,
Spud, man, I'm gonna have like when I'm gonna be like an old
we got a
man,
little
like, damn,
dip going here.
why does Grandpa hate cashiers so much? And be like, oh, it's back in COVID. It'll be like when like, you leave the Korean War and there's like, motherfucking goddamn son of a bitch, motherfuckers,
Yo, why does Grandpa hate Whole Foods lesbians so much? Because I got yelled at back in 20.
It triggered my mild autism back in 20.
Back in 20, I was getting yelled at by lesbians I was at the lesbian butcher, and
Did
she
you ever
told me to
walk?
eat her
Did
pussy.
you ever walk the wrong way down the cereal aisle and have a lady with a fucking
No,
purple bowl cut yell at you? I don't think so.
you wouldn't fucking know about that with your pussy ass fucking Amazon drones. When I was a kid, we had to go get them and fight lesbians to get Fruit Loops. Gluten-free Fruit Loops, you bitch pussy.
Purple-haired
I was
lesbians
in,
were the
yeah, I was in,
tigers of the jungle back in the day.
I was in Phil's ass last night for not being a troop. That was pretty fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
We were just hanging outside, and I was just like, "You fucking wish you were a troop." Oh, this is why.
Just the
This is
beginning of
why.
that conversation, so funny.
This is why it was great because I walked out to him. We were out on the deck for a little Memorial Day snack. We were all eating dinner. I don't know why I called that. Well, because I was going to
Snack?
eat probably because I was going to eat 3 more dinners.
Because it was only your first dinner.
Yeah, it was only my first dinner. I still had to get. It's crazy what's happening here. I had to tell my mom like, "Yo, stop making all that food. She makes so much food. I'm gonna eat it."
Oh, for sure. You guys
And
are
then
eating like 8-inch sliders. You're like, oh, it's just an appetizer,
yeah,
burger.
it's just an app. It doesn't matter. I'll eat a pound of shrimp she'll be like, "That's an appetizer." I'll eat the whole thing of shrimp. And my mom must have dropped a lot of money on shrimp. Anyway, I walked outside and Phil, who had been drinking, one of our neighbors, I guess, played taps
Okay.
on their while the sun was going down.
Fuck
Played
yeah,
taps
dude.
on their trumpet outside. Or whatever the fucking horn is.
Yeah.
And my dad stood up, hand on his chest, just on our deck, just stood there, just
While taps, dude, imagine being drunk
wild
on your
taps.
back deck and just standing up and being in America. That's so fucking sick.
Dude, and I immediately came out. I was like, what the fuck? Because my sister was like, while he was doing it, in his defense, he stood his ground because my sister
Sure.
was like, Shane, like, started yelling immediately, like, you need to see this.
Oh,
So I came
God.
outside and I caught the tail end of it.
Oh.
And I was too slow to get my phone. He was handling it like he was like a British, like the guards at the palace
Like the Bobby. Just...
was not breaking it. He was just standing there, just totally for the troops. And then, that's when he sat down. And I was just like, "You weren't a troop. Like, stop."
Oh, fuck.
Like him and all his friends, him and all his old buddies, all they do is like golf and sell insurance, and they all act like they were fucking Marines.
Well, dude, they're enjoying their freedom, dude.
I get it, but
He's free to hit the links every Sunday and fucking
yeah, they
drink
fucking
15
golf and
Coors
drink.
Lights.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh man, war is hell, huh?"
Oh, dude, that is so fun, dude. That is so fucking funny of him standing up and speaking.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, that was like the time he was like, we don't think like that, Shane. I was like, you and all your friends, they all talk like they were troops. They
Oh.
think they're like disciplinarians. It's like, dude, you went to Clarion and you got drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Stop.
Well, he was like Vietnam age, wasn't he?
He was towards the end of Vietnam, yeah.
How old's he?
So I always make fun of him. I call him a draft dodger
He went to
for that.
college to escape. He played ball to escape the draft.
Yeah, I told him he was a draft dodger. I think he was like 63. I think he's 63 or 64.
Nah, yeah, he's on the
He
low
was
end.
late.
That's how old
Yeah.
my dad wasn't. My dad, he was too young for Nam. He claims he wanted to go. He claims he's like, I would have went. I was too young. He's like, I wanted to
So
go.
but that's what I was trying to get Phil to admit last night. I was like, you would have. I was like, you weren't a troop. You weren't other. And he's like, I would have joined it, but if Vietnam was going on. He's like, I don't think I would have liked Vietnam too much. I was like, oh, you don't think? Like, I don't do well in jungles.
Yeah, I don't
That
do
was
well
his
surrounded
response.
by death. He said no. He just said
Jungles.
because of like the humidity.
I think he didn't think Phil doesn't think he'd do well in Vietnam because of where the battles were fought. He's more of a
Desert Storm.
He's more of a European theater World War II American troop. You can see himself in those scenarios.
Or in Desert Storm. He can see himself in some desert camo.
Big time Desert Storm guy.
Yeah, we need a good Desert Storm.
Desert Storm's a good war for a lot of those guys.
Yeah, we need a good war that everyone can get behind, that we can easily win. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
China,
Desert Storm was just a blowout, dude. We fucked their asses.
Yeah, like we should, before we fight China, I think we should like fight like the Philippines. Just to like
Philippines would be tough, dude. Philippines is tough. Yeah, I think every citizen there has like 5 guns.
Fuck yeah, it's Duerte, dude. Oh, Duerte and Trump are too much of boys anyway.
Yeah, we couldn't go with them. We gotta.
Sure, they'd be an ally. Well, yeah, Duarte's been murdering drug dealers, so Trump is like.
We just gotta go in, take the condom off and go in on ISIS. Just go back into Syria and just that's a layup of a victory and kind of righteous.
Yeah, just to defeat ISIS. Aren't they done? I thought they're.
Yeah, they're pretty much done. But I'm saying get in there and really. We would have to go to war, I think, with what's his name, the president of Syria. No,
Assad or some.
Assad, yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that would be an easy win. We should. We do need a good victory.
We need to tune somebody up to boost morale in this country. We need to just go fucking murder, 100 to 800,000 civilians.
Do you think that would be the numbers they need to put up to win the war?
I don't know. We got Amy Cooper calling the cops on a bird watcher. I think it's time for us to invade like a Caribbean nation. Although they've been taken care of, they've been neutered.
The Caribbean nation. Wait, hold on.
Trying to think of
something easy you can take.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like reclaiming? Like what we should do is like take one of those French or like English, like St. Martin's. We should take that and to see what England does.
Yeah,
that'd be tight.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind starting to like aggressively move on territory to like at England.
That's what I'm saying. Like at France.
Yeah. New Zealand. Get New Zealand.
War against Australia would be tight too.
No, those are Australia might be like our closest allies these days.
True. No, that's true.
Australia's are actual like dogs.
True. No, that is true. Yeah.
Australia goes to war with us like every single time.
Do they really?
Yeah, Australia loves our shit. They love war, dude. They love what we're up to.
I wonder if we is there anywhere we can go and just do like war games on the border?
I don't know, like a country we could go taunt.
Yeah,
Canada.
exactly.
I mean, we can start fucking with Canada.
That would be tight. If we started taunting Canada militarily and like, dude, we could come fuck you guys up.
We should remind them. They get so fucking Canada's so cocky about like their healthcare and shit. It's like, dude, we could kill you if we felt like it, and no one would stop us.
I don't know who would do it. I think like France would be like, hey, come on, guys. And like, shut the fuck up, France. We're killing
France. You're next, dude. You're fucking next.
Yeah,
if you don't shut the fuck up.
That's true. We should demand like
we allow Canada to exist.
True.
Just Canadians, remember that we fucking allow you to exist.
True. Does ISIS attack Canada at all?
No.
I mean, we should start extorting.
No one cares about
we should start extorting, like Canada, France.
I think we do. Actually, I think they all extort us. I literally think they all extort us.
That's what Trump says. Trump says they're taking advantage.
They are. None of them really even have to build a military because they know we do.
I know. That's kind of bullshit.
Well, it works out. We can go kill them whenever we want.
True,
You
but
know,
yeah. That would be fun. I mean, if we did a European war, that would be pretty. That must have been hilarious. I mean, it was probably horrible, but yeah, the
wasn't
European war.
hilarious. Yeah, must have been fucking funny.
Yeah,
We just need
European.
another good Civil War. We need a good Civil War. I've been watching Grant. It's on again tonight. Yo, watch it. It's really good. It's on the History Channel.
What's it?
It's a 3-part miniseries on your boy Ulysses.
Ulysses.
No, that's how you say it.
Yeah,
Ulysses.
Ulysses.
On U.S. Grant, dude. Little Ulysses S. Grant.
What's he up to?
Just being a baller. Just
Just
going
chill.
through, getting it done no matter what.
That's what's up.
Being a loser until the war broke out. I appreciate that. I like that about him.
True.
He kind of was. He was a loser at West Point. I'm a fan of that.
True. And then he just got drafted. Yeah, I mean,
He started boozing. I'm a fan of that. I love Grant. Grant's the
True.
guy.
True. I wonder if we can. There's got to be something to do where you can kind of like bypass the military altogether and do like a 2-week tour. Where I can be like, yo, let me
Just individually.
let me do 2 weeks, dude.
You're trying to hit him with that Bilzerian that Bilzerian tip where
I'm
you're
a
like,
friendly.
yo, I'm a good guy.
I'm
Let me get a gun.
I'm friendly. Give me.
Yo, I'm friendly.
Hire me on some Blackwater shit. A 2-week contract. I'll do it for $800 a week, dude. Let me get in there and get some action.
Who you trying to see action against?
Anyone can get it, dude. Anyone can fucking get it. Just show me the enemy, dude. I'm fucking.
You're just itching to get into a firefight.
Yeah, no, I can't even go paint. I went paintballing and just like laid there like fuck. I got
You
hit
had
by
that fucking
one.
you had that Tom Hanks like ringing in your ear from D-Day, where like everything went slow mo. You were paintballing like, oh god,
I got hit by one of them. It was just like this the whole rest of the day.
I
Like,
want to go home. Yeah, fuck that. Being in a gunfight would be nuts.
dude, they should combine whitewater rafting with paintballing. So you just kind of you can pop down, just like float down the river, like that'd be fucking
That's
awesome.
a great idea.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah, but you would end up like right next to it. It would be a nonstop dogfight, dude. You guys would be next to each other the entire time.
You got to board that's when you board the other ship. You got to jump onto the other raft and just fist fight.
True. That's true. But I think also
You got to swashbuckle.
whitewater rafting, like if you fall out, you can break your legs on the rocks underneath you.
Yeah, I don't think you could organize this like as a business, but you could set it up personally.
True. Like if you were tubing, yeah, you could go
Just
tubing.
you and your friends tubing.
Fucked up, man.
Man, tubing's so fun.
That would be fun to
Yeah,
go
tubing.
Tubing is the shit.
We can tube. We don't need coronavirus restrictions for that.
Sure, you can go tubing in the summer, no
As
problem.
soon as it gets warm. Why don't you
Oh,
come
yeah.
down here? We'll go tubing in the Yellow Bridges.
I'm down.
And then
dude.
after we hit the breaches, we go down and see what the boys are doing at the Grove, at Williams Grove.
That would be fucking sick. So you could line the woods with paintballers, and then you could ride down, and you'd have to be like the Revenant, dude. You'd have to be eyes on the woods at all times, and then you'd be laying on your back on a tube, so your nuts would be exposed the whole time.
Oh, just the thwap off the nuts from the wood. Just the distance from somebody shooting from out of the trees.
The thwap off of a wet bathing suit ball shot would be just echoing for miles, dude. It'd be like, someone would be cleaning a dish and be like, oh.
Somebody would drop a dish, just like,
Your dad would stand up there and just be like,
yeah, my dad would salute.
oh
man. Fuck.
Dude, what do you want to jump in the page or what do you want to do? I think we're
yeah, let's here, before we go, let's page tomorrow. I think I'm
all right, that's cool.
I've reached my jizz limit. June 4th, 5th, and 6th at Helium St. Louis.
Hell yeah.
Bro, before we go, speaking of jizz limits, I got some bad news.
What?
So there's a box of tissues that's kept in my room.
Yeah.
Here.
Go on.
That is gone. I went through it.
Oh, no.
So I usually JO late at night. I sneak out at night and JO. I don't sneak out. I just go to bed at like 1 a.m. and JO.
You sneak up and yeah.
Yeah, sneak up. Make sure I can hear Phil snoring.
Yep.
Make sure the coast is clear so they don't hear me. They're the youngest J&O. But
after 3 dinners, just finishing, you're just putting yourself out.
yeah, 3 dinners and then going upstairs like, oh. Yeah, I'm a fucking loser. But
no, every time I go to my parents' house, I leave in like almost a critical condition. I drive home.
Yeah, like painfully full.
I drink like 19 flavored seltzers, then eat like as much shit as I can. I'm
There's
driving home, like,
appetizers. Why are there appetizers? There's appetizers. There's fucking
it's
full meals. I finally had to tell it. I told my mom, like, can we stop feasting? Why do we keep feasting every night? Because Katie and her family comes over, so now there's like 5 other people.
Mm-hmm.
It's just every night. It's wild. But anyway,
It's awesome.
Reached over after my final crumb, and there were no tissues. I finished the tissues, and I went up there today, and there was a new box of tissues.
Mommy resupplied them, dude.
My mom reloaded for me.
Well, she's probably been backed up. She probably knew your tissue routine, so she was like, all right, it's been 3 days. She needs a new box of tissues.
I couldn't believe it, dude. I saw a new box of tissues in there, and I was just like, ew.
That's such a good mommy, dude. She resupplied you?
That's a disgusting thing.
That's so good of her, dude, to be like, oh, Shane's out of bedroom tissues.
I genuinely believe she probably did it to shame me.
That box was undisturbed for like a year.
Like, I noticed there was an empty tissue box in your room. You're weird.
That's fucking awesome.
That's brutal. It's
Go
a tough
through
one.
the next
now
one
that
as fast
now that
as
I
you can.
verbalized it, yeah, true. I should throw it out tonight. Just take all the tissues
You have
out.
a Cold War, dude, and just see at the point where she'll just be like, Shane, what's going on?
Can I crash my mom's tissue economy? It is a Cold War. We need to see if I can jizz long enough to disrupt the tissue economy of my communist mother.
Dude,
but yeah,
too funny.
Now that I brought it up, I actually feel
weird.
Embarrassed. Yeah.
Why do you feel embarrassed, dude? She,
not embarrassed, but
good mommy. Yeah,
What? Stop calling her mommy when you're talking about my cum, dude. All right, when my mom resupplying my tissues.
Oh my god! The funniest is like letting out a burp after you come from like eating like 2 pounds of roast. Like, be like, fuck, tissues are out. Shit, fuck it. I mean,
yeah, having just microwaved another dinner at like 11:30 p.m. and jizzing, and then being like, "Oh fuck, I'm out of tissues."
Then after like 9 pieces of sausage this morning, you went back to your room. You're like, "What the fuck? I got
there's tissues." Oh, we had pancakes this morning again.
Oh my god. So decadent, dude.
Ate 12 pancakes and then went back to bed and jizzed. No, I haven't eaten any pancakes yet, but now that I mention it, I do want some.
You're due.
I've been working out and not drinking, and I still think I'm gaining weight from just massive intake of food. Just not like sweets, not even sweets, just like 3 dinners.
It's nutrient dense food.
Just constantly eating like chicken and corn.
You're eating like an MMA athlete right now.
Yeah. All because I do like a half hour on a stationary bike.
You're in a Conor McGregor diet because doing the Peloton?
Yeah, I need to have 18,000 calories a day. I'm on Michael Phelps. I need 20,000 calories a day. June 4th, 5th, and 6th. St. Louis, Helium, me, Beezer O'Connor, June 4th, 5th, and 6th.
That's big.
What do you think of that, dude?
That's big. That's end of day stuff, dude. You'll be out there.
That is.
Crowds in a mask.
Crowd will be in a mask. They're gonna check everybody's temperature.
Oh, are they gonna scan?
They're literally checking everybody's temperatures on the way in.
Really?
If your temperature is above 100, you're not allowed in.
What? They were doing that to employees at a lot of places. They do like a body scan. They'll scan your temperature. I'm like, all right, you're in.
Yeah, and I kind of felt bad about it taking this gig, but I'm definitely gonna do it.
I mean, I would.
Like a part of me kind of felt, I didn't feel bad. I just knew people were gonna probably talk shit.
Yeah, I mean, of course they're gonna be like, I can't believe it. At the same time, they're gonna be like, thank fucking God he's going that way. I have to just wait 2 more weeks and I can start doing it too.
Yeah. And it's also like, well, who else are we criticizing at the club? Are we going to criticize the wait staff for working?
The essential workers. True that. How dare you bring them out? And they'll be like, wait a second. No, they want money. They're like, hold on.
Well, then what about the comedian?
Hold on. Anderson Cooper comes in a half hour. Check back in with me. I'll have an opinion then.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, fucking
all right,
nonsense, dude. You think at one moment, do you think Mark Anthony stopped at one moment, dude, and worried about anything as he was, I don't know what that guy did, Damn, you got a new Dell?
New gaming computer, bro.
Woo!
This thing is a brick, dude. This thing is a mistake of a purchase.
No,
I bought it. It is 90 pounds.
That's a good gaming laptop, dude.
I downloaded a sick fucking game right away.
Now you don't have to play the French game. You can play any game.
No, I can play. You're gonna like the game I'm playing.
What you playing on?
It's like Thrones of Britannia. It's like
Bronze
850.
Age, like Bronze Age shit. Oh.
Hold off. We're talking 850 AD. We're talking. I took an Irish clan in the center of Europe or in the center of Ireland, but Vikings invade constantly. I'm trying to unite the clans under Christianity, dude. We need Catholicism to reign.
Oh,
and these cocksucking Vikings keep showing up.
Motherfuckers, dude.
They really are motherfuckers, and they don't even take your cities. They just kill everybody in them.
They just come out.
The game's really hard. I just keep getting killed by Vikings.
At least you have all your stuff afterwards.
Yeah, but then you just rebuild it, and the Vikings come right back and do it. I mean, I guess that's probably exactly what happened.
Yes, you got. Yeah, I mean, dude, imagine the constant annoyance of that.
Just boats show up like once every fucking 3 years, kill everybody, and leave.
That's horrifying. Yeah, I was thinking about that today. How like by the time you're like back then,
and then dude, they just took the hottest babes.
Oh yeah, that was the
like
whole
if
point.
there was a hot dude, that's where the original like dudes cleaning shotguns for their daughters started.
Yeah.
It's like Vikings are gonna be here. I'm cleaning this spear. If you want to come, fuck my hot ass daughter. You're gonna
not even fuck her, take her, or or just smash and roll, or they'd smash.
Or just rape her in the middle of like our family's one room hut.
Yeah,
while the whole family has to watch.
Oh god! Like you killed the grandmother, raped all my daughters, killed my son, and then you just hopped in a boat.
We'll be back.
Like, and then they're rowing away, so it's not that fast. You gotta watch them like "fuck you, you motherfuckers" for like 5 minutes.
Like what? What'd you say? It's like nothing.
The paddles start coming back. Like, all right.
Nothing. I was kidding. You have that younger brother attitude of like, I was just kidding.
Yeah, that's absolutely horrible. I was thinking about that the other day of like back then, like you'd hit 45 or 50. I mean 40 really. And you would just be so physically tired from all day, every day of like dragging fucking long logs through the mud and like fighting off Vikings. At 40 years old, you'd be ready to die just out of physical exhaustion. Where you're just like, I'm ready. I'm fully ready to go. You'd be on your like bed of straw and hay, just like your oldest son.
Just light it. Just light it. Light it on fire. I'm done.
I'm fucking done.
Like it's gonna hurt. Tired. It's like it can't hurt. I bet fire existence was so hard for them that like getting set on fire was probably like it hurt.
Yeah.
But not like every day did.
True.
You know what I mean? No, I'm saying their pain tolerance, like if you got caught on, trust me, getting caught on fire any time in history wasn't great.
Yeah, it sucked.
But the joke I was trying to make was
they could have handled it better. No,
they could probably handle suffering pretty well.
Big time, dude. And it would also be like, how'd he die? Lit him on fire. They're like, oh yeah, that's a bitch. Not like, what the fuck? They lit him on fucking fire. They're like,
yeah, now that's like getting cancer. Now they're like, oh, did he fight hard? It's like, yeah, we lit him on fire, so he's dead. My uncle, the guy just got fucking lit on fire. We'll see how he does.
I know.
He's still on. Yeah, I love for some reason, I think it's so funny that set on fire was like a way a lot of people have died in history.
Oh, for sure.
Set on, like how you got, like, you know, you're born, you go through your whole life, and then at the very end, you just get caught on fire.
Or back when they started courts, and they're like, what did you do? Like, yeah, I lit their whole family on fire. Like, what happened? They're like, they fucking stole my sheep. And they're like, all right, we got to come up with some laws about this. We're not sure how this works.
Yeah, you can't just, well, now we should set you on fire.
Yeah.
What?
Like, what the fuck?
And I got my sheep stolen and fire?
Like, this is bullshit.
This doesn't seem right.
There was I think I talked about this where they were it was the guy Milton who wrote Paradise Lost. He got real into this English in this, I think it was the 1600s. There was this political movement where they're like, oh, and we're the political party where we can behead kings if they fuck up. And I think he like lived through like a bloody, disgusting revolution and was like, that was a really bad idea. I don't think we should have done that at all. And he wrote Paradise Lost.
Well, when was Paradise Lost? I wonder if that was by the. I don't know anything about Paradise Lost. I wonder if that was by the French Revolution.
I think he was an English bro.
Yeah, but if he would have been alive for No,
Oh
he
yeah,
was well
I think
before
he was
that.
catching some of that heat. He was like, "Yo, the French are
No,
onto
no,
something."
no. He was like he was 100 years before.
Okay, so he was definitely. So he was like an OG Kingslayer.
Yeah, 16th century. I wonder what the fuck was going on then.
There was just a
That was when we were coming over here.
yeah.
Boys started making their ways over here.
That was. I think that was around the time when people were like, "Is the king really God?" And they're like, "Yeah, dude, you fucking
You
better
fucking,
not."
what'd you say? What'd you fucking say, dude?
I
I'll
don't know.
fucking light your
I
I'm gonna
don't
light
think
your whole family on fire, dude.
that was so funny. Like, I don't know, man. We're sitting here being like, I don't know. You know, we don't know how many corona people are like, I don't know if the king's God. And they're like, yo, dude, shut the fuck
What
up.
the fuck did you say? Yeah, I like that. That's funny. Not this. Just fucking
Yeah.
what? Did you fucking say?
I did this to my dog today. I was like, dude, get away from my dinner. And I just went like instinctively. And
Yeah, you hit him with the Phil Gillis, dude.
dude,
Did you see that?
Phil Gillis, and it's also the my friend Bert's dad was this coach at summer league, and like Bert
Yeah.
would like talk shit from the bench. He would go over and be like this to him in front of the whole summer league, like spectators and other team. He would go like this.
I'll punch my kid in the face on the bench.
It's like it was just so ingrained as a reflex and like as a communication of just like
That's so funny.
I'm talking, but don't ignore this fucking. I'm giving you a command.
This is an ultimatum. This is a threat. You see this? This rains down on you if you don't acknowledge what I'm saying.
I mean, you gotta bring. I want to go to a workplace and just bring. Just,
Yeah, it's the best. What?
Like, what?
I'm going on break. Breaks are supposed to be 10 minutes. Get back.
Just
in the
anytime you
office.
communicate, just keeping a fist balled every time you communicate. Oh, it's so fucking funny.
Just in a meeting, just talking to people, just like, and that's something we got to do this quarter. We got to work on that. You stocks down.
It's so funny. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Like you're so ready to fucking punch. You're like, all right, so here. Fuck.
Yes. All right, let's end it. Let's end it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we'll hit a page sometime later.
Yeah, we'll get it. All right, brother.
God bless, dude.
God bless you.
Go watch Grant.
I will. Yeah. Fuck. I'm off. Oh.
It's still recording.
Oh shit. My bad. Just hawked a loogie in my mouth.